Well, I mean, certain things I have to have with me. You know, Richard Burton, he's a great actor from Wales, and he said he always had to carry like the Bible and Hamlet or something. Like there were always these books he said he had to carry with him all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And there's certain music that I sort of have to carry with me, whether it's physically or just have it in my head. And Miles
Yeah.
and Monk and Hendrix, of course, and
And
Sly.
it's the same for me because I do the report also to Jimi Hendrix. I do the report for the way to Jimmy. Every musician, there's pretty things. Dr. John Mayall. I've got the interview. I do every day the the way.
Yeah.
Jimmy, for you, uh, this this experience for you. What did you listen for the first time?
Uh, First time actually I listened to Hendrix, I was young and I didn't like him because I couldn't appreciate what was going on. It was just too loud. And the
Yeah.
better musician I became, the better appreciation I had. Not just sonically, but you know, compositionally and the way he arranged songs. And all. It's like most people don't talk about that, but they're really really well. Uh, Everything is well placed on the record and it's interesting and it's just again that sound. For some reason, people like Coltrane and people like Monk and people like Hendrix and Miles, all the music makes sense to me. It's not like you hear some other people that are contemporaries or whatever, and it just sounds like it's like not quite. Maybe they're not doing it with the same intent, but when I hear their music, it just makes sense. It's like a sentence that makes
Yeah,
sense, not just like a bunch of words or like
yeah,
a
I
bunch of
understand.
letters. So, I mean, there are other great musicians, great composers, great guitar players, but they don't necessarily speak in a language that I can understand or that I gravitate towards. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and these guys do, and it kind of bothers me because in the past whatever amount of time nobody's really tried to get to like why
Mm-hmm.
that music made sense. They were just trying to get to the spectacle of it, and oh look, that guy's playing behind his head like Hendrix, or look, that guy's playing really loud, but they didn't really get to the musical part of the part that goes in your body, as Miles used to say, and that kind of bothers me. I mean, it's been a while. Some people in young people in
Mm.
America are yeah, how come we don't have a Hendrix? How come we don't have a Coltrane? It's like your Coltrane is Eminem. Your Coltrane is
Yeah.
Nora Jones. I mean, it's and that's not being insulting or weird. I mean, it's just that in this time, those are the Hendrixes and the Coltranes. I don't know if that's good or bad, but uh,
This hard because maybe is comment the CD of Mice to Jimi Hendrix before he's dead.
we
It's very hard because true.
yeah
And
yeah
I think it's very cool Mice and Jimmy together because it's a
yeah
mixed music in
yeah. Well, we'll never know. So, and that's nothing to be. It's unfortunate that didn't come together, but I mean, it's nothing that people, especially musicians in my generation, should have picked that up. They should
yeah.
have carried the torch and tried to realize some of that and little increments or whatever. But again, I'm not quite sure. People, and musicians who I wish they would have been more clear. I'm not quite sure they understood why that music was as glorious as it was. I think they only got one aspect of it, or like just the loud part, or just the funny dressing part, or just the trying to act cool part, as opposed to like why
Yeah.
these guys were loud and acted cool and dressed funny, and why that whole thing became this sound and became this experience. Uh, I mean, it's not worth speculating. I just wish people, and I'm trying to do that in my own little way. It's not selling a lot of records, but I mean, every time I pick up the instrument, I'm trying to, and not again get into, a lot of people are getting into that. Well, Jimmy did this. Even Jimi Hendrix, you could see on video. He was doing that thing, but if you look at when he's younger and he's doing it at Monterey Pop, he's doing it because it's like hey, look everybody, I'm Jimi Hendrix, look what I can do, and he's like really into it. When he's older, like at some later concerts, he's like doing it, and it's like his face is like kind of blank. It's like, oh, I think people expect me to do this now, and it's like, and you heard over and over again Billy Cox and people saying he didn't. He didn't want to do that. He wanted to play some other kind of music, and you can hear that in like Band of Gypsies. He's getting into the odd meter, and but people, were like, how come you didn't play with your teeth? How come so it became a trap. It became like a little prison, and all he wanted to do was play some music, man. I mean, you can hear it. I don't know the guy. I only know a couple people that knew him, but it's clear. Some things are just clear. Sometimes a chicken is a chicken, man. I mean, you don't have to get all psychological about it. Right? You just want to play some. Miles to Miles always said that. I can't play what I played 6 months ago. I have to, that's.
It's incredible because I saw there 2 weeks ago my friend in Felton Lee Cruz, the bass player, and he's remember and is incredible for the mixed music and is a respect mice with the musician. C'était very very great. We stay a long time ago because Felton playing in Jean-Jacques Mito Latius, hey jump out, Hamid Paris, and it's very great bass player. The respect for every musician who plays the good music.
I've seen videotape him playing with Miles. I'm trying to. It's Weldon Irving or whatever was playing. Who else? Can't remember who was playing in the band. Probably Robin, guitar player from Los Angeles.
Robin Ford?
Yeah. Just little clips, but yeah, they were playing some older Jack Johnson stuff. It's like, yeah, I like this guy. I remember. I never met him or anything. But yeah, I mean, the respect. I mean, Monk stopped playing. He just stopped because Sly stopped. And these are all my heroes. It's like a pattern. They're not joking around about what they're doing. I mean, yeah, it's a show and it's fun, and let's come out and commune and dance and sing. But I mean, this is is what we do. We're obligated. It's like
Alors, Jeff, the last question. Thank you very much. Your projects this year after the second record, because you recorded in 2 weeks.
The Ursus Minor.
Yeah, now.
We'll record, in 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days.
Yeah.
And what did you do? What do you do after the recording? Is there the world tour again for the promotion for the second record?
Yeah, I mean, Ursus Minors are gonna. They have some gigs in the fall. In France.
Yeah.
You mean Ursus Minor, not me. You mean my yeah, because having trouble finding work. But Ursus Minor's gonna do some gigs in France. Yeah.
Okay. And
In
maybe this year?
yeah,
Well,
starting August,
August.
and then stop, and then starts back up again in
Did
September, October.
you? Yeah. Did you do the open air festival this summer? No.
I don't know.
No.
I can't remember.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, best thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
And it's possible few words in French, en français, in front of my camera.
Merci beaucoup, Jean-Paul.